Now, Charlie Kirk, a close ally and a right-wing influencer in the United States of America, and he was a close ally of Donald Trump, was shot dead while he was taking questions at the Utah Valley University, just one day prior to the 24th anniversary of the 9/11 attacks. From gun violence to lone wolf attacks, America is battling a new war, and this is of homegrown gun terror. Our next report tells you more.
Do you know how many mass shooters there have been in America over the last 10 years?
Counting or not counting gang violence?
Great.
A day before the 24th anniversary of the 9/11 attacks, Charlie Kirk, an advocate of gun rights, was ironically shot dead while discussing gun violence, among other issues. Kirk's killing is yet another episode of shocking gun violence in America. Remember, last year Donald Trump, while campaigning, escaped an assassination attempt by a gunman in Butler, Pennsylvania. With over 300 mass shootings recorded this year alone, the United States is confronted with a war within. Unfortunately, guns have been woven into the very fabric of American culture and politics. The United States, a gun-obsessed nation of 330 million people, is awash with about 400 million guns. With more guns than inhabitants, the United States has the highest rate of gun deaths of any developed country. You may be surprised to hear that 75% of the world's 875 million guns are civilian controlled. 48% of these guns are in the United States, which has the highest rate of gun ownership in the world. This year, on the 27th of August, 2 children were killed and 17 others, including 3 elderly parishioners, were wounded in a shooting at a Catholic school in Minneapolis, the largest city in the Midwestern US state of Minnesota. On the 28th of July, New York City, the most populous city in the United States, was jolted by its deadliest mass shooting in 25 years, in which 4 people were gunned down before the suspected gunman trained the gun on himself and died by suicide. Oh, 24 years ago, the United States witnessed the most brutal terrorist attacks on its soil, the 9/11 attacks, a series of 4 coordinated attacks in 2001 when 19 Al-Qaeda terrorists hijacked 4 commercial airliners and used them to strike targets in the United States. Following 9/11, a global military campaign, War on Terror, was initiated by the United States to counter terrorism, eliminate the perceived threat of global terrorism. According to Pew Research in 2019, before the US withdrawal of forces from Afghanistan and the Taliban takeover, 35% of adults said domestic terrorism was a greater national problem than international terrorism. As per the US Department of Justice, while the multiple attackers were prominent in the pre-9/11 era, the single attacker rose to prominence after 9/11.
Do you know how many mass shooters there have been in America over the last 10 years?
Counting or not counting gang violence?
Great.
With the recent Kirk incident, the big question surfaces again. How many more tragedies will the land of the free and the home of the brave endure before it arrives at the final, definite solution of stricter gun laws?
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.